Hello everybody, my name is Parami Pinsara Kurupuachigi. This is the third video of my video series. In this video, I am showing the progress report. So this is the cover page of the progress report. The title is IoT based backpack for detecting adverse effects on back skeletal system and muscular system. The project number is CTP-2019-002. The second page is declaration. The third page is abstract. This abstract is like a summary of the project that I am going to implement. So the abstract provides a short introduction, a brief information about why I am going to develop this device, uh, how the implemented device is going to assist the school students, and the proposed testing after implementing the device. This page has a table of contents. List of tables. There are two tables that I have mentioned in this report. This is the list of figures. These are the figure names and the figure numbers that I have used. List of abbreviations. So this is the chapter 1. Chapter 1 is all about the introduction. So this chapter 1.0 under the chapter 1 talks about the introduction, and the part 1.1 talks about the background. This part is about the research gap. This research gap depicts the gap of this research area that I am going to fulfill. This part is about research problem, which briefs about the problem that is going to be solved through this project. This part 4 under the chapter 1 is about objectives. Since this is an individual project, this includes one main objective. So this objective we have discussed in the previous two videos. As mentioned here, the objective is to explore and analyze existing heavy backpack usage of younger generation between 11 to 15 to develop an IoT based school backpack which detects movement of the upper back spine, abnormal curvatures of the lower back spine, and alerts the user with adverse effects based on the spinal and muscular movements of the body through a mobile application to assist students to abstain from back injuries due to heavyweight school backpacks. Part 5 of this chapter 1 is uh, research questions. These research questions uh, will be answered at the end of this project. As a result, after implementing the device, through this device, all the questions that are mentioned here will be answered. The by the outcome of the research. Chapter 2 is about literature review. In this chapter, uh, an understanding of the nature of the research is provided. This part is developed by referring to the previous researches, journals, articles, and publications related to this research area. First, we need to understand what is the spine of the human body. And this part gives a better understanding about the human spine and the importance of considering human spine when carrying a school bag is mentioned under the next topic. This is the topic. Why is it important to consider the human spine and back muscles when carrying a backpack? Actually, this part 3 and part 4 provides information that proves how much heavy school bag has affected school students. Uh, and these all the figures and these all the informations tables uh, are taken from the research papers through the literature review. So this information will prove the effect of the backpack on students. Here the part 4 is about the parties related to the outcome of this project. Mainly the school students are the affected part of this project, and the parents and the orthopedic doctors uh, will gain the usage of this implementing device. These are some developed systems that detect spinal curvatures and injuries. These are the previous systems. Chapter 3 is about methodology. This chapter 3 methodology includes and discuss as we discussed in the previous videos. I have described the proposed system overview as the first part uh, by using some figures. Also, an expected functionalities in the proposed device as the part 2. This is the layered representation of the system. This shows how the system works at each layer. Each functionalities inside the systems work at each layer. This is the part 2 of this chapter 3, expected functionalities. Under this expected functionality, data capturing, data categorizing. Actually, under this part, I have mentioned that the placement of sensors, how the sensors are placed on the bag, and where the Arduino and the Wi-Fi module is placed inside the bag. And the figure 3.222 shows that the body parts that will directly affected due to carrying the heavy school backpack. And here I have described the data categorizing function uh, of this system. This figure shows the data categorizing function, raw data filtered and then categorized uh, to gain the categorized data. And another functionality is data processing, and there are some specific functions. Alert the student in real time regarding the bad postures through the mobile application by processing the reading of sensors. Indicate the appropriate weight that can be carried comfortably by the user. Inform the user regarding future adverse issues if the user neglecting current alerts given by the backpack. Provide a daily report regarding the effectiveness of the bag on the spine. Part 4 of this chapter 3 is about tools and technologies. These tools and technologies that I am going to use for developing this system uh, is described here. Uh, these are also discussed. These were also discussed in the previous two videos. So the MPU 6050 module, MyOA muscle sensor, weight sensor, pressure sensor, Arduino Uno board. All these tools and technologies were discussed in the previous two videos, and those information also have included to the progress report. Chapter 4 is about proposed testing. This is the testing uh, that I am going to do after implementing the device. Actually, this is a proposed testing. This can be changed uh, at the time that I am testing really my device. So currently, this is a proposed testing that I am wish to do with my device. So this paragraph shows the testing that I am going to do, and this figure also shows the testing part. Chapter 5 is about proposed evaluation. In this chapter, this describes that uh, how I am going to evaluate this uh, device. Actually, this is the proposed evaluation. Chapter 6 is the Gantt chart. Gantt chart is like a project timeline. This chart I have also uh, discussed in the video 1. Chapter 7 is like a summary of this project. Uh, this chapter 8 is about references. And this is the end of the third video. This third video is all about the progress report that I have developed. So the hard copy of this proposal report will be uploaded to the PV Works also. So thank you very much.